Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're well. So, I was in a conversation with a friend of mine because she had watched my previous video about consistency, being consistent with your health, fitness, or self-care practice, and I was saying, look for a feeling that you can attach to that practice. And because sometimes just thinking about the result, saying, for example, if I do my jogging, then I know I'm going to lose weight or I'm going to tone up, might not be enough, especially if you're doing practices that are outdoors or involves you traveling far from home. That might not be a great motivator for you. So think about the feeling. And it reminded me of the times when sometimes I get up and I don't want to go out. I don't want to walk. Sometimes it's grey and cloudy like it is today. And not all of us are blessed to walk in inspiring places. I remember when, during the pandemic, before I discovered the number of parks around me, just walking through urban places like this, concrete, and some days I was like, oh my goodness, this is so hard. But then it came to me, why don't I look for the beauty in the places where I'm walking? So I started to attach that feeling to looking for the beauty, just looking for the little things where I'd look down on the floor and I'd see like a little flower sprouting up out of the concrete, or I'd look up at the sky and see the blue sky, even if it's grey. Look for something beautiful and inspiring, even in a tree that I passed by or a house that I passed by, looking for the beauty in the birds, So anything where I could look for a beauty, or if I'd see a dog walker walking past and I'd look at the beauty of the dog. So things like that inspired and brought up a beautiful feeling inside that helped me to continue with my walk, because I was like making it out to be like a little game. So it was like, okay, what's the next thing I can see? What's the next thing that I can inspire myself, that I can see beauty in? So that helped. And then I remember also during my recovery, when it was hard, my recovery from burnout, when it was hard to get up and go out because of the symptoms that I would feel. And I had to attach myself to the beauty of attach myself to the vision, the feeling of the vision that I was aspiring to, because I wasn't feeling any results at that time. Every time I was going out to walk, I was feeling the negative effects, of the walk, of exercising, of moving my body, but I had to keep pursuing and thinking ahead and visualizing and tapping into the feeling of, oh my goodness, when I get to this place, or seeing the vision, this is how I'm going to feel in my body. And also recognizing how I feel when I'm walking. Sometimes I get out and I'm walking and I feel stiff. My body's like, oh God, my back is creaking, my legs are like, but then I'm like, okay, I know that this is just a little phase, and when I'm done, I'm going to feel better for it. So look for the feeling, attach yourself, become accustomed to a positive feeling, not a negative one. And, because it's so easy to sort of attach ourselves to feelings out of fear and say, okay, oh my gosh, if I don't do this practice, if I don't breathe, if I don't do my stress hygiene, if I don't go to the gym today, if I don't go to the class, or I miss class today, then it's going to result in this bad or negative feeling. Avoid doing that, because when we do it out of fear, we stay in fear. So attach yourself to a positive feeling, where you know that Okay, when I do A, B, and C practice, then it's going to result in me feeling great whilst I'm doing it and great after I've done it. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, let me know what you hear. Let me know what you take away. And I trust that this will help you in your consistency with your health, your fitness, or your self-care practice. And please do feel free to share this video with other midlife women who would benefit from hearing this message to be consistent with their practice as well. So we can all be healthy, fit and strong together. All right, take care. Speak soon. Bye.